Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Brother Mayhem, Brother Car. Welcome back, Sunks. How you doing, guys? How you doing? We're going live, boys. We're going live. Another podcast. This has been highly requested. Another podcast. You guys seem to enjoy the podcasts where I do like an aftermath. Let me actually share this in my. Thingy Discord. I forgot I can do live. Let's go. Now I've got my own group chat. So it's crazy to see. I don't have to spam in other group chats. I think I will, just for the sake of, last time spamming other group chats. Yo, Brother Riddle with the $2 super chat. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you can definitely join. Right, so let me just quickly share this with a couple of international chat now. I'm in like 50 different chats, boys. 50 different chats. Keep it 1% less toxic. Look, it's not gonna be a toxic stream, yeah? It's nothing to do with any toxicity, but we're gonna get some answers today. We got our boy Jake coming in. He's coming in hot, standing on business. He's gonna explain his side, and yeah, it should be interesting. To see what our boy Jake has to say. We've got a lot of questions for him. He's got a lot of answers for us. We're gonna see how that goes. Right, so it's a party. Oof, it's worth. Right. Yo, F that guy, he's a clown. Yo, Josh, bro, you're coming in with some smoke. What the hell? Chill, guys. Chill. We're trying to we're trying to have a positive vibe, brother. Positive vibes only, man. Listen, Jake's already had a lot of the hate, guys. Yeah, he's already been through it. He took his break. Let's hear him out. Let's give him that chance now. Let's hear him out. Let's see what our brother Jake has to say about this this drama that happened with him, obviously. All right, I think I'm nearly done with sharing the podcast. I think I'm nearly done. That should be it. I don't know any other chat that I'm in. That should be it, yeah. Maybe Alliance chat. I'll get a couple of guys from the Alliance. Live guys, come show some love. Schmuck gang, yo, Freya, what happened to Jake? Freya, you should know what happened to Jake. If you've been watching my drama videos, no, it's all good. All right, let me get the actual footage of what Jake did as well. Maybe you could showcase that on the screen. For those who didn't see, obviously, there was an episode where Jake went ham. Jake did a crazy full swarm. But obviously he's going to explain his side of the story. Could be something that is worth listening to. Jake's a clown and a rat, says Josh. Josh has been on Smoke since he joined the chat. He logged into someone's account and swarmed shit. Clown move, not gonna lie. Yo, Lemon, what the hell? I know, Lemon, you're a hater, but like, give him a chance, We're gonna have a good time. Indeed. 1 second. I think I'm getting a call. Where's my phone? Hang on. Oh. Don't worry about it. Right. Jake equals Emma? No. Jake is not Emma at all. Rock Gosu says, whoever organizes the stream is... Oh my god. Gosu, listen. I tried to get my black balaclava But unfortunately, I literally just before the stream started, I drank a sip of water, and then the black balaclava just became completely wet, and it just looks like I've got a patch over here when I wear it. So yeah, it's wild, it's wild. But anyways, look guys, a lot of people have demanded for this. We got brother Jake with us in the stream. We're gonna have a nice chat with Jake. Hopefully he can clear his name, you know. We can get something, you know, we get to hear his story, you know. Nobody heard his story. He wasn't allowed to say much, and it would be nice to obviously look at the aftermath of what happened after the whole drama happened. Jake, please don't be affected by the chat. You already know, man, it's just a game. I'm sure you've already seen it all, you've heard it all. It's all good, brother, yeah? Let's
yes sir,
see.
yes sir. What's good?
How you doing, brother Jake?
What's cracking up?
We have brother Mayhem. Last time you guys enjoyed brother Mayhem's voice. He was
yo.
brother Mayhem's here, so it would be, you know, a bit more interactive. Feels like a proper podcast. I think Mayhem is the guy for these podcasts. We need brother Mayhem.
Man, it feels good to be back. Thank you, brother Schmuck. Welcome, Jake the dog. I hope everyone here today has their mustard and their ketchup ready, because we're pouring it on the dog today, baby. Let's go.
Yes sir.
Let's go. Right, so brother Jake, and in case anyone doesn't know what happened, I made a drama segment not a few days ago, maybe like over a month now, where Jake logs into another account that's in the enemy side, and he swarms down a fort that was supposed to be the Allies basically building to help his enemy. But you know, it kind of sounds confusing, but he basically logged into an account that he wasn't his, but his at the same time, to swarm down a fort illegally. And then obviously it kicked off a lot of drama. He did it live, he did it while streaming, which made it even worse. And we're going to get to that. Actually, we're going to get to whether what he did was bad or just as bad if he did it without streaming, or if it's bad in general, because things like that happen. It's not as common, but they do happen. But because he's a live stream, obviously he's someone who does YouTube, it's a bit more dramatic, you could say, and there's a bit more punishment to that. So yeah, we're gonna get to see his side of things. Jake, if maybe I explain things not in the most correct way, if you could basically hop in and explain your side of the story, I'd appreciate that.
Let's go check the dog.
So we were fighting against 2748 in Wind and Fire Camp for I don't know how many days it was at this point, and we were getting to a point where it was like coast to Kingsland. So in my mind, I didn't feel like the zone was that big of a deal anymore. But 2748 put a fort very deep in our zone, and we were trying to burn it for I think like a 2 or 3 hour period. We were burning
Jake, we have to breathe nice and slow. Breathe nice and slow. Let's go at it one more time.
Well, we were burning to the fort that they were surrounded by the flags and fire, and someone in the chat brought up that the only way that we could do something about it is if someone in fire swarmed and dealt with it. And I, throughout the whole KVK, had an account that was in the 2581 Alliance that I knew that I had access to throughout the KVK, that I've been keeping in my pocket, trying to like do something with it. Whoa. As I've had this account for like a couple years now, and when I saw this, I felt like it was like my only opportunity to like take advantage of this account that I feel like has been worthless to me.
Ooh, and the plot thickens, my friends. The plot thickens.
Okay, so Jake, let me just get one thing. Let me understand one thing, because from your side of the story, you said you gave away this account to your friend, and then that friend gave the account away to another friend without your permission or without your knowledge, and then when you got into this KVK, you realized that that account that you gave away was in that same kingdom, or the enemy kingdom, and then you decided you know what? Maybe I could do something with this account. Maybe I could, if there's an opportunity where I can come in and snipe something like a fort, obviously, I can, I could try something like that. Is that what happened?
Initially, it wasn't even that far-winded. I initially was only using it for like simple things because I'm in leadership and we're in a new KVK called Keener Blades. There's this whole part of it called coalition tech, as it's a feature that stems from the light versus darkness KVK. So the only thing I really was using the account for was like checking the coalition tech of Fire Camp to see how they were with their progress in comparison to my own camp, as you can get points for your technology from fighting other camps. But when I saw this other opportunity later, that's the only time I saw it as somewhat of an okay opportunity, because in my mind at the time, now that I'm thinking about it, it was the wrong move. But I didn't really think that there was going to be a move to overly change the course of the KVK, because I could have done so many other things. There were so many other structures I could have gone out of my way to destroy and go like undercover and try to do slide things, but I just saw one thing that I want to take advantage of, and in my mind I was like, it's content, it's something new, and in this day and age where like you always have to be innovative, that's the only thing that clouded my judgment. So
well, Jake, kudos to you, my friend, because you have brought on the spotlight. That is for sure.
Huge.
Caught up in the moment, definitely got you the moment.
Yeah, look, Jake, you just said earlier that you kind of regret what you did. Is that true? Like, to what extent do you regret what you did? Do you regret that you streamed it, or do you regret like, or because of the backlash, or like, if it wasn't caught on stream, would you have just not cared at all? You would have thought, yo, I'm in leadership. I just did a W move right there. We destroyed the fort. What do you think, Jake?
Well, there's two ends to it. On one end, like, if it can be looked as respectable, we play a war strategy game where people like do sly moves every day that literally change the whole course of KVKs with betrayals and things. But on the other end, I feel very poor for doing that, but more I disrespect how I acted after the whole situation, because like, it's one thing, there's three ways you can react when you get punched in the face. You can lie on the floor and whine about it, you can get up and walk away, or you can get up and yell back and snap back at them. And I chose the poor third option and like snapping back. But it was because after that all happened, I was gonna make my own response video, like talking about all of this, and then I was told personally that I really couldn't make anything addressing it, so I just felt like my back was like up against the wall, and I felt like if I didn't say anything, people were just gonna assume I didn't care and was just overlooking it. And I also just didn't want to like instantly be like, I'm sorry, because it's like, if you're gonna do something and then just like instantly be like, you're sorry and like whining about it, are you really truly sorry? So I just want to own up, be respectful, and say sorry the best way I can, because at the time I didn't know the right way to truly do that. And just stand on business, because I did what I did. It is a game. I can't change what I did. All I can is attest to it, move on, and learn from it.
So Jake, you got that dog in you, basically, yeah? You got that dog
That
in you?
dog is alive.
My name's Jake the Dog for a reason, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
all right. Listen up, Jake. How deep in trouble were you on the Lilith side of things? Because I know you said you couldn't address it, you couldn't make a video about it, you couldn't really talk too much about it, because they kind of like got in your DMs and like, yo, what the hell are you doing, kind of thing. So
it was really bad, like, because I was like, I don't know what time it was at this point, because I didn't do this move until like 5 o'clock in the morning for me. So this all happened in like 5 in the morning in the middle of the night. So as soon as that happened, everyone was like, I'm assuming mass reporting my stream. So instantly, like at like 7:30 in the morning, Lilith was like messaging me like, you need to take this down immediately. Like if you
Oh,
don't,
the
like
police.
we're literally
The
gonna
Lilith
take
police.
action against you, basically.
snap.
And I just, and I
Okay,
was
we
like,
didn't know
I don't
about
know what
that.
I can even do.
Damn, Jake the dog, you are hot. You are going. The Lilith police is on your tail, huh, brother? That's something. That is something. Imagine that.
Yeah.
To do action of that course for Lilith to message you directly and say, take it down. You know what it is, Jake? I wish we could play the reaction of when you did it. Schmuck, can we roll that?
Brother Mayhem. Yeah, I've got the
The reaction is absolutely priceless, Jake.
I've got the
That
video.
was something that was we have to play that.
I've got the video, but Jake, so here's the thing. Here's my take on things, right? Jake, I think, and you said it yourself, I think it would have been fine if you didn't record it. Number one, obviously, you didn't live stream doing it. Your reaction was a bit crazy, my brother. I'm not gonna lie. Your reaction was like off the roof.
Well, listen, can I attest to something? As much as like now I know it's a sly move and it go against the integrity of many things that I even stand for in this game, but that was the most exciting, entertaining, and funniest moment I've ever had in a log. Cause like when I've never once in my 7 years of playing this game have ever done something like that, like off-winded and crazy, and that alone was like intense and exciting in itself. Like you don't do stuff like that every day.
Yeah.
Definitely not every day, brother. That's for sure.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And just a quick one, because a couple of people think you're under a contract with Lilith. Are you under any contract with Lilith? There's no contract, right? As far as I'm concerned,
No,
you are you're part of the content creator group, but you're not like under any real contract, right?
yeah, I'm on like the lowest tier. I don't know what tier you are, but like you don't even get like quote unquote deal opportunities until like there's like 4 or 5 different tiers, and you have to be like at the top 1 or 2 tiers, and then even then like that's really only like people like Chisgol and stuff like that who are literally getting like quote unquote brand deals in this day.
Hey, Jake, the chat wants to know how old are you, brother?
I am 23 years of age. It was just my birthday 2 weeks ago.
Happy belated, my boy.
Happy
Guys,
birthday,
listen,
bro.
the kid's 23 years old. We all did stupid things in our 20s. We still do stupid things in our 30s. You know what happens? It's a game. The guy standing up for it. Was it hysterical? Abso-freaking-lutely. But the guy's here. He's on air. And, respect to you, Jake. For the good or the bad that comes with it.
100%. I've got the video right here. I'm just gonna play it.
Run it.
Just
Run it.
I don't know if Jake can actually see it though, because obviously it's playing on my stream. But just a quick one.
I'm pretty sure he has a poster above his bed.
In case anyone hasn't seen it, this is the video of brother Jake. Obviously, you guys have heard it. You heard the reason to why he was super excited. It's something that he hasn't done before. It was a moment, an opportunity that he basically took spontaneously and
unhinged. It was an unhinged moment on behalf of Jake the dog.
All right, let's play it. Let's play it. 1 second. Hang on. Somebody donate. Ratu tipped $2. Thank you very much, Ratu. 1 second. I'm just gonna turn this off. Yeah, that is a long donor.
Let's go, Jess.
Fucking go! I'm cooking, good chat. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit.
Schmuck gang, what up?
Get killed in the field, Lord. I don't care. No, like my actual marches, but it's okay. We're winning. Let's fucking go. Okay.
Damn right he's got that dog in him. They don't call him Jake the Dog for no reason.
Yo, I recorded it. Let's fucking go. That's how we kill a four. That's how we kill a four.
Bro, I can feel the excitement, man. I can feel the
Man,
excitement, bro.
that is
I'm trying
crazy.
so hard not to laugh, man, but that's crazy, man. Listen, brother.
That's
brother,
like when a man gets his first pop from you know what. That is that excitement, man. That tingle, the sensation, the glory behind that, my man. Wow. Oh,
When you pop the lid for the first time and you hear that
That's it.
refreshing.
that's
Yo,
what.
guys,
Oh man, that is the crazy video, brother.
what
Oh
are you guys
boy.
saying, man? Oh man, that's funny. That is funny. Listen, Jake, you
Jake,
did what you
man.
did. Let's talk about the aftermath, my brother, because obviously a couple of
Oh
guys
my God.
have contacted you regarding the situation. Talk to me about your kingdom. How did they deal with it? How did they deal with the situation? Were they, with you? Did they turn against you because of what happened? Because obviously, if you're gonna do something like that, I'm sure some of the guys in your kingdom must have known, or like they were like kind of prepared for it to happen. No?
Were they
No,
warned
not
before you did it? Actually, that's a good question. Were they warned? Did you do this spontaneously, or did you, have a little plan going in mind that you're gonna tell someone?
no, it was definitely spontaneous. It was like I said, it literally wasn't until like 5 in the morning where like someone just literally brought it up and I just did it spontaneously. So the aftermath was a blow. I feel really bad for my kingdom as like it gave a very poor image to my kingdom where we were trying to establish something really good, as literally we're on, I believe it's an 8 KVK winning streak we are now, and we had like, we're about to get our 5th star in a row if we would have got a star this KVK. So I feel really bad for like blowing the
That's
reputation that 2956 has had, even though like we were notorious for like smack talking and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It was
So-
never to this level.
Sola said that's Evicted's kingdom. I know Evicted. Is Evicted your boy? Like, is that the king of that kingdom?
He used to be. So what happened with leadership is literally after what happened, it was low-key a blow to the kingdom, and everyone in leadership like stepped down. And even though
man.
although that is a really poor thing, it was getting to a point where like everyone in leadership was like burnt out, and like literally there was like 3 or 4 of us who were kings that like were doing everything. I don't want to say like everything, but like all the major leading in our kingdom, and it was getting too much for all the leaders to take care of. If anyone is in leadership, like you should know, like it's like a second job, and it literally like burns you
That is
out.
true.
And
That is true,
literally like it was getting to a point where like if all leadership was just kept pushing through, like people like Evie were getting burnt out and like we're gonna be quitting the game fully if I don't think they decided to leave leadership any sooner. So
Yeah,
Wow.
makes sense.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Dark Princess, for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. W in the chat, guys, for Princess, who's giving you guys
W
lots
Princess.
of access to a bunch of new emojis. I'm gonna be adding some more emojis as well, from my own sake. So, hang on, this thing is gonna.
He's also adding a bunch of shiesties as well, guys. Sign up for that. We'll be giving out a bunch of baklavas.
So Jake, what you're saying is you guys were tired as it is. You guys were tired. You guys were getting really tired. You guys were getting exhausted, and then eventually, this was the final blow. This is basically the nail in the coffin that made you guys completely just disband as a kingdom. I'm not gonna lie, I know Evicted. I've known him for a long time. I think he was in Kingdom 2500 when I first met him. I was up against him, and then he was trying to build this kingdom for a very, very long time, and he invited me a couple of times. It's crazy. I didn't know he was like linked to you and linked to the whole situation. I didn't even know it was his kingdom. I'll be honest. Maybe I should have done.
So
more
let me get this
sort of
right, Schmuck. Let me get this
research.
right. I'm sorry to interrupt. The
No,
guy's
go,
name
go.
is Evicted. The guy's name is Evicted, the king. After Jake the dog went off hinge, he evicted himself.
Yeah, I guess
Dang.
so. I guess so, man. But listen,
Jake,
that guy's
the
a legend,
dog,
man.
man.
Honestly, I love my guy Evicted, and it's sad to hear that he quit. You know, it's sad to hear that he quit. A lot of people are saying he's done. Evie quit. What, because of that whole situation? Oh my god. Did I make it worse, Jake? Be honest. Did I make it worse with my video? Because I'm not gonna lie, a couple of people have told me, and I don't know how impactful my videos are. All I know is there are a few times where I showcase the betrayal, like a legitimate betrayal, and some of the guys that are getting betrayed are extremely grateful. They become like loyal followers. Like they just like, thank you so much, Schmuck. You have no idea how much justice you brought forth, and how you helped our kingdom. And then like a few weeks later, that betraying kingdom just gets disbanded. But I don't know if it's because of me or if it's I don't know.
The Schmuck curse is real, my friends. Oh man, the Schmuck curse. Schmuck, I'm kicking you out of 07. Get out of here now.
I want to actually address one thing, because a lot of guys are saying this. I've been saying, including you, Jake, by the way. You say I've got this shiesty, I've got this gangster wannabe type of, not wannabe, but I've got this gangster vibe, like I'm trying to be a gangster, Guys, I don't wear the mask to be a gangster. I don't know why you think that's the vibe I give off. Maybe it's you know, when I wear the black shiesty, obviously it's giving off some of those vibes, but I'm a good guy here, you know? I'm well, at least I'm trying to be. I make drama videos to save kingdoms from being betrayed. I don't make drama videos to ruin kingdoms, you know? Like I've had many people that come up to me and be like, "Yo, Schmuck, what you did was amazing. It exposed those guys. Those guys dismantled in like 3 weeks after your video because," and I'm like, "Okay, that's good. Okay, that's not something a gangster would do, right?"
Oh man.
Or even a China's turning against me. Yeah, we believe a guy who says I'm a good guy. Listen, man, I'm trying my best. That's all I gotta say.
You know, my take on Brother Schmuck, man. We've been together since, again,
My brother
KBK1.
Larson is also in the chat.
You're
Thank
the
you,
man.
brother Larson.
You're
Sorry,
the
go
man.
ahead, Mayhem.
I was gonna say to people that don't know your ethic, your work ethic, and you know what you put up for Kingdom, dude. We've been together since KBK1. There's nothing bad about you, bro. You're my boy since the beginning of my KBK journeys in this game, man. We've been rocking. So whoever has any perspective that's false about you, I think they should definitely check you on the side and, you know, rebuild whatever is in their thoughts, because that's far from it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Listen, Jake, I appreciate you explaining sort of your side of the story. What was your DMs like, brother Jake, after what happened? Obviously, I know there's been a few leaked screenshots of you doubling down. You're saying, "Yeah, I got the dog in me," all that stuff. Yeah. How has it been ever since, obviously, the incident?
Hold up. Shout out Bilger, baby. Shout out Bilger.
Shout out. Let's go. Instantly, literally, like I said, this didn't happen till like 5 a.m. So like my DMs didn't start getting blown up until like an hour, because what happened was someone made a video saying like I hacked an account, and I think that just like got carried away and like long-winded the situation. And literally like the screenshot you ended up getting for your video, that was like someone who like I've talked to in the past, and literally he was like spamming my DMs, and like I'm someone who like I'm not used to like that heat, so I was just like kind of trying to respond to everyone. And people who like know me in my personal life know like, as I hate it's a poor trait, but even when a situation's super serious, I try to like make fun or like just play fun with the situation, make light of the situation. And in the public servers, I was doing that wrong, and I was doubling down. That was poor of me. But when people like were in my DMs like giving me crap, I was just like, I was so sick of all the people in my DMs. Half the people I was just like making jokes and just like trying to blow off, because like it was like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. at this point, and I was like literally having a panic attack, and I couldn't even get myself off my PC to even like go to sleep.
And the anxiety's kicking in, Jake the dog. That's what it is, anxiety. Remember, man, it's just a game, brother. Don't let it affect you. There's plenty of dirty dogs in ROK that we don't know about, but we look at them.
Yeah. Listen, Jake, a quick one. Was anyone supportive of your actions? Did you get DMs saying, yo, bro, like what you did was good? Like,
My DMs, people don't want to know, but my DMs were filled. Even people from 2748, from Water Camp, from Fire Camp were literally, like, in my DMs, like, if I was you, I would have done the same. Like, high respect for you. Like, I know you're gonna get heat, but, like, I stand with you. Like, I got so many comments saying I would have done the same thing. Like, it's a war game. Like, high respect. Like, you took the most of your opportunity, but I know all those people definitely don't want to stand with me in the public, though, because they don't want to take the backlash that I'm taking publicly.
Yeah, the shadow creatures, man. The shadow creatures, brother. Listen, my guy was playing double agent on both sides for a quick second, and the result is a lot of backlash, man.
did you expect the kingdom to die after what you did?
I wasn't expecting it to die. I was definitely expecting either, like, because as soon as it happened, my whole kingdom was like, well, you're either getting kicked or we're zealing you or doing something. I thought something was going to happen to me, but I was not anticipating that was just going to lead to the demise of our core leadership because of everyone being burnt out. So that was completely unexpected on my end.
Okay.
And I feel really bad for happening.
How bad? How bad is? Because a lot of people are saying the kingdom's dead. How bad was it? Like, is the kingdom actually empty now?
I mean, people keep saying it's dead, but I mean, like, we have all of our core fighters. We only really lost like 2 to 3, 5 max, like, actual of our main fighters, and then like other people who are quote unquote like gone is only people like I and people like Eevee. People are saying like Eevee quit, but like Eevee might come back in the future. I have a vacation ticket. I might come back full end in the future. So everyone is actually anticipating in my kingdom for it to die, but then a bunch of people stepped up and took over leadership who like all our newer leaders, which was really good. And then like a lot of our core fighters just all banded together and were like, regardless of what happens, like 2956 is still our home and our kingdom, and they still want to continue to just drive forward and just move past from this and just facilitate the environment we still want to have in our kingdom, because despite what happens, we still have a great foundation to have a great kingdom.
Jake, Mayhem here. If I offer you a $9 flux script for your kingdom, would you give me the keys to it? All right, I double my offer. $20 flux script.
That makes me think about flipping the 2605 SW kingdom. They ended up selling that kingdom recently, and I would like to know how much some of these kingdoms go for, because like kingdoms are so expensive. I was in an old kingdom and that got sold, and that was a crappy kingdom and that sold for like $500 to like $1,000. So I don't even want to know
I don't think you should get into that business, Jake. Yeah, you've got the dog in you, my friend. Yeah, you don't need to know how much they go for, my brother. Just stay away from that, man.
Hey, yo, Mayhem brought it up. I'm just responding to my boy.
My guy.
Look, the kingdom still looks healthy, obviously, but a few people are saying, on it, wait 1 sec, on it, tip $2 to say,
brother on it,
thank you for the $2. What's your favorite dinosaur? You have a favorite dinosaur, Jake?
Hey yo.
Bing bong.
Honestly, I think my favorite dinosaur actually has to be the Velociraptor, because like even though they're like nimble, it kind of reminds me of myself, because I was a nose guard in football, and even though I was like the smallest kid on the team, I somehow was still on the line always. So
on it, what did you just do, man? What did you just do? I'm in the Natural Museum of History right now talking about dinosaurs.
No, on it, Please, please. On
Next,
it.
next
Come on.
question. Next question, please.
No way. Look, the kingdom's still looking
Oh, shit.
healthy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the kingdom right now. It's not looking like a kingdom that's about to be sold, but obviously I don't know what's happening in the inside. I don't
There's
know.
potential.
I
There's
don't
some
know.
potential there.
Yeah, they've got some solid key players in there. I mean, Evictor did a great job building this kingdom. Obviously, it's sad what happened. No,
Brother on it.
brother on it.
Brother on it.
Enough of the
Crazy.
dinosaur talk, brother. Please, I'm about to die, man.
Oh, shit.
At least I'm famous now. Oh yeah, talk to me about that, brother. Thanks, thank you for the $5.
Yeah, that's a
talk
good
to me
one.
about
Yep.
that, please, Jake. What's that all about? The whole thing about
Okay.
at least I'm famous. Like, what did you think? Like, did you think like? Honestly, you just said it earlier. You were doubling down because that was one of the reactions to take. But like, actually, go on. Talk to me about it, bro. I'm
Well,
gonna let you, I'm
like
gonna
I said,
focus you.
that comment was literally in the one-on-one conversation with a specific person who is always in my DMs, always spamming me, always doing things. So like the one person who was gonna get like the short end of the stick, me messing around and like screwing around, was gonna be that person, and then he just saw that and ran with it. And literally was posting it and sending it everywhere. Because literally, like, I said that to him as a joke to just get him to stop talking to me. And next thing I know, like 30 minutes later, it was in every single Discord server.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
Okay. Yo, Riddle, take it easy, brother. Take it easy, man. I'm not gonna repeat that. Should ask him where he got his account from. Jake, where did you get your account from? If you don't mind sharing.
Brother Riddle, man.
Brother Riddle with the $5. Thank you, man.
What
Appreciate
account?
you.
Your main?
My main account?
Yeah.
My main account? I just got it given to me.
Oh, okay. It's a solid account, by the way. It's solid. It looks good. I think what you've got
Huge!
13 billion kill points, or is it 18
Not bad.
billion?
I was able to hit I was trying to hit 18 bill this KVK. I think I only got to like 17.4.
Okay.
Not bad. There you go.
That's good, man.
Solid player.
Yeah, that's
We
good.
didn't get
That's
as much fighting as I anticipated because we didn't even fight until that one zone, and then that was the only zone we were able to fight in because we had no Kingsland fight and no initial pass 4 fight.
Thank you, brother Christopher. Yo, chat, let me ask you a question. If you were not streaming, would you have done the same thing as Jake? Let's be honest now. If you had
Let's
the
be real.
opportunity, let's be real. Yeah, let's be
Let's
real.
be real.
If
Yep.
you weren't live, if you weren't streaming the whole scenario, would you have done the same thing as Jake? In order to make sure that your kingdom wins?
1000%. No, probably no. Steamo, you know you're doing it.
Steamo 100%.
Steamo is active.
Snorlax says, I'm
Well,
already
because
winning.
they know.
Why? They were already winning, so
Trash
no.
move.
I would never do. Yeah, Popo says yeah. Popo will definitely say yes.
Okay, yes. The truth comes out, Steamo.
I'm not ruining friendship even with KD zero me for it. Okay. And also, Jake, even if you didn't do it, your kingdom was winning, right? Like, you guys had it in the bag.
Yeah. That's why I also felt like it wasn't gonna like lead to that much backlash, because I was like the foot doesn't really change anything. Even if they ended up taking over the whole zone, like we didn't even have a whole day of Kingsland, so like that definitely doesn't downplay it or downplay it at all. But
So,
like
you were KP
I just-
hungry, brother. Is that what it was? You were KP hungry?
I mean, them stats don't get put on my main account, but KP Hungry on my OG account, I literally grinded on that account for like 3 or 4 years for like it to like go to nothing. So had to
So-
get them stats.
Jake, would you agree that despite it being a dirty move, even if, let's say, this was the account you logged into, even let's say this was your account, you had it, you kept it, it wasn't actually given to someone else, would you say that it's more of a dirty move that you took it from someone else's possession and it was their account? Like, don't you agree that it is actually their account that you basically logged into? Because you gave it away.
I want to say yes, but it's like I gave it to someone with the intention that like it's our account and I can still like use it to make content and do things with.
Really?
To destroy kingdoms.
You definitely made content. You definitely made content with that account. So why do players like Mad Achilles have accounts in the same KVK and fight like a monster anyway?
We gotta get him on air to answer that. We can't answer that.
Yeah. We definitely need Mad Achilles because he's back in the game now. We definitely need him on a podcast. Our boy Mad Achilles has been away for some time because of a business trip, but we definitely need to speak to him. Brother On It says, never change for anyone, Jake. You are great how you are. My brother On It, thank you for the positive comments.
That's what's up.
Thanks, On It.
Good stuff, brother On It. Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, it takes big cojones to get on live, man. It takes a lot of cojones. All right. So at the end of the day, Jake might be wrong. He might be right. Whatever it is, it's done with. I want to see other people get on live video and explain their stories and their, experiencing ROK. It's not easy.
No, honestly, it does take a lot of balls. Thank you so much, Brother Jake, for coming on and obviously explaining your side. Thank you very, very much, Brother Popo. Mad thinks he's always shiny baldy. Who's Mad? Oh, Mad Achilles. Oh my God, Brother On It.
Yo.
Is Mad Achilles in 1093? I don't know. Achilles has so many accounts that you could basically barely catch up with any of them. Do a video on 3316. What's happening over there? Is that the kingdom with the civil war? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm getting a bit carried away with reading the chat. I'm thinking this is like my regular
that's
stream.
Terrible. That terrible civil war is terrible anyway. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. Jake, in terms of Lilith now, are we, is your relationship cool? You still in the Discord chat? Everything's okay?
I mean, I'm in everything, but like I really haven't heard anything back about the whole situation. Like they have another like program, or I don't know how to word it, and it's like I am involved in that, and they ended up texting me about that, just completely ignoring like everything else that happened. So it seems just be cool riddance for now.
Yeah.
Let it be, man. Yeah.
Yes, Jake did something there in KVK, but no need to personally attack him. He's a chill dude. I mean, I agree, man. I agree. Guys, let's be a bit more respectful in the chat, man. Some of you guys are playing dirty now, yeah? Please, let's keep it respectful. Obviously, what he did was not something anyone, should strive to do or anyone should encourage. But we could talk about the incident and not personal attacks, please, guys. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, guys, please.
All about the game.
Yeah, guys, let's keep it civil, Some of you guys are going a bit too far now. As a content creator, this is what Lilith finna drop. I don't think, because Jake, you didn't get like an official contract. You're just like a bronze tier, I believe, like many other content creators. So it wasn't like much of a serious case, but because you're still a bronze tier, you did still have to give them your personal details, right? Like where you live and everything.
Yeah, I had to give them a little bit of a rundown of the whole situation, my end of things and whatnot, so they were caught up to speed. So don't think that they didn't do anything on their end. They literally made me take down the video and do many other things.
Okay. That's I'm not gonna lie, when you said that to me, I was like, yo, I mean, like, I understand.
I was scared, bro.
Yeah, bro. When you're like, yo, they're gonna take legal action, I was like, yo.
Legal action. I'm like, what? And then like, I felt really bad for going out of my way and doubling down. Like, I felt really disrespectful for doing that to everyone. But hear me out. Like, I was literally up for over 24 hours at this point, at like 6 in the morning with like no sleep, and I'm just like freaking out, feeling like I have to deal with this urgently, or it's like people are just like gonna think worse of me, and it ended up just doing way worse. And I should have just
Shake.
waited and dealt with the situation later.
Give me the Harlem Shake, baby. Give me the Harlem Shake. Shake it off. Give me the Harlem Shake. There you go. There you go. Shake that off, baby. There we go. Shake the dog.
Yo, Chatsky, relax, brother. Relax, brother Chatsky. Calm down, man.
Broski.
Chill out, broski.
Law said is Mayhem's giving Chatsky vibes. Yeah, he does sound like Chatsky.
I'm older than Chatsky. We have to.
He is Chadsky, okay? Chadsky's taking Mayhem's vibe.
No, I'm my own person. I'm a grown ass. You know what?
All right, let's read a couple of comments. 1 second. He's doubled down.
Guys, by the way, we're taking people online. You know, if you guys want to get on, share some opinions. We're taking them on after Jake.
Yeah, guys, we will be we'll get some people online to obviously on The Voice to share their opinions. Would love to hear that. But also, guys, if you guys didn't know, I did today start off my own group chat, my own like community group chat in Rise of Kingdoms. I haven't had it in forever. It's been on demand for such a long time, and a lot of people have been asking me to kick one off. So I thought, you know what? Maybe today's the day. If you guys are interested, please add me in the game. I'm more than happy to add you guys in the group chat. Essentially, it really is just a community group chat about me and anything that happens in Rise of Kingdoms. We're hoping to basically stay alert on any civil wars, any dramas, anything that can happen in Rise of Kingdoms, and we share the coordinates.
Catfishing, you know what I mean? Anything. All topics are a go.
Yeah, we'll share it in this this group chat. So if you guys are interested, do join up, and please, guys, like the stream. We've got 90, 80 people watching and only 29 likes. So please, guys, like the stream, share the stream if you guys want. And the Jinru was saying we're live, boys. Yeah, so do like the stream, guys. I'd appreciate that. It helps with the algorithm. It really does. Like, I didn't actually believe that it did, but at some point I was watching people that I wasn't even subscribed to, and that's mainly because people were liking their streams and it was just popping up on mine, on my feed. You started a Schmuck Minions group? Well, bro, it's a Schmuck Boys, yeah? Schmuck Gang. That's what this is.
The Schmuck Gang is growing large in the Crips and Bloods in your local El Barrio, my friends. Let's go!
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't know if they could actually take much legal action against you, Jake, I'll be honest. Except maybe, like in terms of YouTube, they could potentially force the video to be taken down, YouTube-wise, but I don't think it will be like, you know, a court type of thing.
At least that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Hell no, man. Hell no.
And what you did?
Don't worry, Jake, man. We'll put you on the Schmuck stream anytime you want. Take the dog, baby.
Jake, I've got some questions for you as well. I've got some other questions if you don't mind. Friendships. Did you lose any friendships after the incident?
I definitely lost friendships. Gladly it wasn't with like people who I initially anticipated, but sadly a lot of people's relationships in my initial kingdom and in leadership fell out with because of the matter.
Okay, and on your case, you basically decided to take a break from the game. You haven't logged into the game for a very long time, have you? And you just decided to play other games, you know, just take a break from the entire Rise of Kingdoms community. This is actually your first time logging in since then, isn't it?
Basically, like I said earlier, my birthday was like 3 weeks ago. So after this incident, like I've been playing this game every day for like 7 years. So I finally took it as an opportunity to take a lock detox. So like I just took lots of time to spend time with friends and family and just like try to get a lap on my own things, as like I had the last week or so of my schooling. So like I had a nice final project I made, and it has also forced me and given me an opportunity to now innovate and try to change up my content, as I felt like I've been in this, like, what's the word? Just like rock in a hard place. Like, I had to make rock content, as that was like the only niche that I was growing and getting views in. So now this has like forced me to need to innovate and try new things. And honestly, me sticking to the same thing was getting really depressing and was like burning me out of content creation. So now it's a breath of fresh air in everything for me. And I feel like I have a whole new life in everything.
That's good.
You're evolving, Jake the dog. You're evolving.
That's good, man.
Evolution.
In terms of content creation, let me give you some advice, Jake, and to anyone in the chat that wants to do content creation for Rise of Kingdoms, and any current Rise of Kingdoms content creation if they're watching this, let me tell you guys something. This game, this Rise of Kingdoms, it's not so, I'm not gonna lie, it's very boring. It's a very, very boring game in sense of creating content. All you have is, you've got 3 categories that you can do. You've got chaining barbs, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, there's a video on like free to play chaining barbs.
PvE.
You basically like even the PvE is really bad here. It's just barbarians. There's nothing else. Maybe
it's really bad for content.
Exactly. There's only camps and there's barbarians. And then you've got KVK, which is basically the highlight of everything. Everything happens in KVK, and most of the time, all people do is recycle. How many billion kill points did I get in this KVK? How did my kingdom do this KVK? How did my camp do this KVK? And then the third category is creating guides, which is something that every content creator recycles. Have you guys noticed when somebody drops a commander tier list, like commander pair tier list, that's followed up with like 10 other commander pair tier lists by other content creators. So everything is basically getting recycled.
So annoying.
And
who should I run? Hugh or Joan? Hugh or Arthur? Arthur and Dick. Shut up.
And
play the game.
It's non-stop. The same stuff just being recycled over again. Oh, hey guys, let's put this in F tier. Let's put this in S tier. And Brother Dark Princess says the community is what makes it fun. Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty much the only thing that makes Rise of Kingdoms fun. But creating content about Rise of Kingdoms is very difficult. And this is why I kind of took this route, which is try to be a bit more like niche, which is a drama content. As Gabby says, the 4th category. And I didn't want to be known for drama content, by the way. And I've always said this, right? I didn't want to be known for content, but it's something that obviously I was like, wait, nobody does this. And even when they do it, and I've seen some people cover drama before, they will open up Rise of Kingdoms, they'll do like a 40-minute video saying, this is what the alliance leader did, and they'll show you an email and they'll read out the email for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, this is what this guy responded, and then they'll basically read out the chat for another 15 minutes.
And Schmuck, let me tell you this, and they love to drop the chords in the game. Hey, this so-and-so kingdom's in the Civil War. Everyone clicks the damn link. They go see the kingdom, what's going on. You know what? It's the same thing. You might as well cover it. You might as well get the real deal footage and real opinions on YouTube, on the stream.
Yeah.
Half of you guys are watching those whack civil wars that are going on with irrelevant kingdoms.
Yeah.
And then you won't complain about drama. You got the drama in your chat. Just join it live on Schmuck stream. Let's have some fun. Let's roast.
Yeah. And as someone already said it in the chat, there's barely any PvE content, and the PvE content needs to be a bit more interesting. 100%. We need more than just barbarians. You know what we need? We need like actual drop rates. That's what we need. We need like bosses and NPCs that you can go and kill in the map that have a percentage in terms of drop rate, that drop more than just the same rubbish. Like, it's literally the same rubbish being dropped by these barbarians. Why don't we drop more, a variety of blueprints, a variety of maybe speed ups? You can go and grind speed ups, more materials.
Do you want to know what we need? We need the bosses from Call of Dragons, because in Call of Dragons, the holy sites in that game are actual behemoths that you have to fight. So the like you can have the first one's like 20 people max, and then the highest ones is like 100+ people, where you send like one army fighting in this like PvE boss fight, and like I feel like that would be so innovative for the PvE content in Rise of Kingdoms, and it would like. I've always wanted to play the end of Siege of Orleans, but every time I'm in Siege of Orleans, like, I get destroyed and clapped out of Kingsland. But like that end PvE is like so entertaining to me that I feel like they need to try to bring more
and
in the
Poseidon,
KVKs.
I've done camps, bro. I did a whole video on like getting loot from camps for like 24 hours, bro. This camp loot hasn't been updated since the update came out about camps. It hasn't been updated. It's always been the same: Silent Trail and Gatekeeper Shield. Like, who cares about this? And the best thing you can get from these is a bit of AP and a bit of materials, and that's it. They need to diversify it. Yeah, a bit of gems. Like, it's the same rubbish, and it's so easy to kill these. Like, you don't even need to be online. You literally just keep an AFK march in each camp, time it, and then literally rotate after a couple of hours. It's super boring.
Let's just call a spade for a spade. It's absolutely pointless. I don't even attend to it. I mean, guys that spend money in this game that are actually whales, and they have no time for that. They could care less about the little shiny star to upgrade a commander and all the other stuff. It's just irrelevant completely.
Yeah, I think they definitely need to up their PvE game. I think in terms of PvP, they did a really good job for Crystal Tech. I think that was long overdue to give defense bonuses, because honestly, it's crazy. Like, maybe in like low-level KVKs, low kingdom KVKs, you might be able to pop off maybe a couple of skill cycles in murder balls. But try popping off a skill cycle when you're with like 2377 or 9060. It's nearly impossible. Like, the front row gets deleted or you get deleted.
Just take behind me, Schmuck. No one's getting deleted, I promise you.
Schmuck also needs a micro like this, Jake. He sounds so silent after the other. Brother Blackstone says, I don't know, bro. I do barb camps and stuff all the time, but that's just me. I don't think you do not do any barb camps, Blackstone. No way.
Brother Blackstone, no way. Blackstone, we ain't buying what you selling, brother. We ain't buying it.
Let's call
Mayhem, show us your bed.
Brother JD's.
Brother JD's is always commenting on my bed. Guys, my bed is made,
that's
right?
The man. We love JD's, man.
My bed is made.
Hey, yo, they're comparing you to my bed, Schmuck. Come on.
He keeps saying your bed is made. My bed isn't made. Listen, there's stuff on the bed, so it might look like it's not made. But it's made. It's just... Alright, maybe it's not that made, but it's made enough, you know? Jake's bed is fresh compared to yours. I don't sleep in this bed, bro. I don't sleep.
Where do you sleeping then?
It's entertainment purposes only.
This is a green screen behind me, brother.
Are you sleeping on the streets at this point?
We'll have Schmuck stream from an island next week. Don't worry, guys. We'll switch up the view.
Gabby says I must do a bed review stream. Just for JD's, we'll do that. Schmuck's bed looks better.
Oh man.
No. This is the double bedroom. This is where I keep my gaming PC and my setup. This is why I stream basically. My the master bedroom is obviously next door. Schmuck, did you a favor check the group chat? Let's see. I'd like to see Fruit Dealer come back, or someone who does Fruit Dealer style content. Wait, what? We got Chatsky, Biljet, Wicked Game, Soling, Maths. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm Fruit Dealer level, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I can do maybe his KVK style, like, you know, when he covers KVKs, but I don't think I'll be able to do like holding something for such a long time and then dropping some. Like, I could do his edits. Don't get me wrong. His edits I could definitely do. I can never hold something for so long and then like give you guys a story about it. Yeah, Gray's doing Fruit Dealer actually. Yeah, Grey Worm I think his name was. I did 50 plus. Oh, thank you, brother Sergio Worker. Thank you, man. Are these nice guys? Are they like good people? Because if they're not fans, they're not gonna know who I am, you know.
No. If they're haters, they're welcome though. Bring in all the haters.
I allow some haters in, you know. At least I know the haters.
I've been wanting to do food dealer content myself, but the problem with doing content like that is, especially in a game like Rise of Kingdoms, where like to be relevant, like there's always something new coming out and always something to be talked about. Like you feel like you're like
Um,
being held back because you gotta like
I
curate
like
all of that
I like
content.
Blackstone's idea. I like Blackstone's idea in the comments. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I think that would be tremendous. But you know, Lilith is Lilith, man. They're gonna give it to you
Well,
how they want to give it
there's
to you.
so many issues with like, I think Lilith purposely just tries to boost other players spending money, and it just really shoots the foot of all the free-to-play players, because all the money that pay-to-win players can just put into getting all those things, free-to-play players actually have to grind all of that, and it's so many hours you have to grind just to get even close to other people's levels.
I think that's why PvE needs to be addressed.
Improved.
Yeah, definitely. Not to say that those whales will not maybe get a pilot to actually go and do that PvE content for them, but it's still good, because if we do like a boss that gives a shared drop, randomized drop rates, for example, you could get really lucky. You know, as a free-to-play guy, you get nice blueprints, get nice materials.
Hey, listen, people are asking how to get into your group chat. So, guys, just add Schmuck in game. He'll add you in the group chat. Have fun, have trolling, do what you gotta do. Everyone will get an invite sooner or later. We're gonna hook that chat up with a bunch of savages.
Yeah, it's,
I mean, I think Evo Loki says it best though. You can never outgrind in this game. There's always more grinding you can do.
yeah.
Blackstone, I agree with you 100%, and that's a heavy penny, brother. Wow, you're way ahead of me by a ton, and I have the same perspective, bro. This is what I tell my group all the time. I could just go ahead and get a massive account, but what's the point? Where's the fun? The building is the fun, but that building requires that type of penny, man. That's all it is.
Yeah,
You know, you want to go ahead and buy a crack and whatever you want to call those accounts, and then what? We just sit on it, just wait for KVKs pointlessly. It's like a double-edged sword, man. But I'm with you on that.
Yeah, this is Mayhem's account, by the way. 7 billion kill points. Quite a young ID. I think you're on 500 days or 600 days.
540 days.
540 days logged in.
Hey,
so
yo.
He could definitely relate to you, Blackstone. I think
Me and Blackstone played together. Me and Blackstone, we were in 21 at one point.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
we had a good time. Brother Blackstone's the man. Much respect to Blackstone. We had a great time together.
Kraken will look nice in 2638.
JD's.
Right, take it easy, Dark Princess. Thank you. Have you not seen
everyone
the
trying
new
to
tech?
recruit now?
Massive nerf to whales. Solo, it's I don't think it's a massive. It's more of a buff to free to play than a massive nerf to whales. I think it gives people who have like for you, for example, you mainly have calves from what I can remember. It gives you more of a chance to spend less and still be able to compete with those guys those whales who probably have 6 marches and will have to do tech on all 3 marches.
Yeah.
All 3 types, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a much longer grind for the Crystal Tech, especially with mixed marches for those guys that run 6 to 7.
Definitely.
You're gonna have to max it. I mean, you don't want your archer. I mean, I'm not an archer player. Everyone knows I'm against it, but I do have a Zhuge and a Herman, just like every other cook out there. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go crazy for archer. I'm gonna go focus on cav and info as much as I can.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm only running 1 march. If you're stuck with a 6-7, you got to max.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my archers, honestly. Right now,
nobody knows.
So
nobody knows the right pattern. Nobody knows the right pattern, the structure. I'm pretty sure a video is gonna come out soon, the proper way of doing it. But there's no proper ladder right now to structure to your game. I mean, damage and morale was the number 1 thing for us until they took that away completely and they just added the health and something else. If I'm right.
Yeah.
But there's no proper pattern yet.
It will make you guys a lot more tanky, though. The whales, it'll definitely make you guys a lot more tanky, especially with the reduction, damage reduction. That'll be a good. I'm more interested to see how that will affect the free-to-play.
So I heard the new Archer coming out is this guy named Robin Hood. Are you familiar?
You're trolling now. You're trolling.
They're coming out with Robin Hood, man. I mean, wow,
That-
Archer's going crazy, boy.
That would actually look badass, though.
Oh, the
That'd be a
reduction
cool
is just
skin.
white numbers, just an FYI. Oh, okay. So what that will do is probably give you better trades, because white numbers is essentially what stacks your severely wounded. But that's cool. That's very cool. It's nice that skill damage is still applied.
That's the number one thing for me is the
Yeah.
skill damage.
I love
damage
if you
over
guys
everything.
yeah, if you guys have seen my streams, you know how much I love to pop off skills. So
Woo,
happy
do
about
we
that.
know?
I'm
Do
happy
we
about that.
know, brother Schmuck?
Yeah,
Do we know?
I love the skill cycles.
That's how you get the free KP right there.
Yeah,
Brother
definitely.
Schmuck loves a good old rage.
It's all I talk about actually when I'm streaming. I'm like, yo guys, I want to do this. Look,
What?
I'm gonna start.
Come get it.
Yeah.
Come get it. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's great though, man. Listen, it makes the game fun, bro. This is what the game's about. This is what brings us all together.
The best thing is when you rage stack on a Bob and then you turn on someone and insta rage and insta skill on them. It's so nice.
Oh no.
And you just like kill them launch.
Jake, the best thing is destroying that fort, brother Jake. Yeah, that's the best thing. Destroying that fort, brother Jake.
Bombs away.
Skill cycling that fort, brother Jake. That's the best thing.
Hey, Blackstone, you want to come fight Schmuck? 07's wide open, brother. Come meet me again, man. Hand by
Go
hand on the
1v1
field,
in.
Mayhem,
Yeah,
can we
had
get?
good
Let's
times.
go. Mayhem, let's
Let's
go.
go. Let's go,
go.
baby. Schmuck gang, let's go.
I'll fight you anytime, Schmuck. Blackstone, what kingdom are you in? Are you still on 60? I'm very interested to see how your KVK will go against 35. That's Chatsky.
Oh man,
It for real is,
he
bro.
means we gotta have a fight in real life, man, where we just gotta get paid for it. That's it.
So you
By
guys
the
can
way,
settle it then and there.
all love to brother Chatsky, man. I love his content. I'm always showing him support as much as I show Schmuck. Chatsky's great, man. Love him.
He shares my videos more than he shares. No, he shares Chatsky's videos more than he shares my. He shares every morning. He's like, "Yo, guys, check out what Chatsky dropped." Not once has he shared mine.
Chatsky's
in that
good.
video.
Listen.
Chatsky's
Chatsky
good.
though be dropping some good tips though. Like Blow
100%.
knows
Great,
his
brother.
stuff. Chatsky's
He's great.
always been the person I literally go like one-on-one for advice because I'm a
Big
Cav
shout
main and
out
I
to
always
Chatsky.
know I can trust him with the Cav advice.
Yep. Big shout out to brother Chatsky, man. War Dad Chatsky, one time for him, man. W's in the chat for Chatsky.
100%. That's my guy. I'm gonna be doing some content with him soon. You know, some secret stuff's been cooking. Can't say too
Poseidon.
much, but hopefully.
Poseidon,
we can get
I'm
something
not
going.
some small nugget either, brother. I'm a freaking bear, bro. I'm a bear, brother.
You're gonna see Mayhem on cam soon. Right now, I'm hiding him away. I'm trying to make sure everybody's looking at me. But once he comes on, that's it. The attention's off. It's all on Mayhem.
Yo, brother Blackstone, man. You know I got a home for you, bro. Anytime, man. Let's reunite. 2 natives kicking the shit out of this game, brother. That'd be nice again. I'm all for it, brother Black.
We need them to have a 1v1 right now to settle it.
No, Blackstone's a beast, dude. Blackstone's a freaking monster, man.
No, Blackstone
Monster,
is
dude.
top tier.
Oh yeah,
He's
I
a
know
small man.
Blackstone's
Blackstone-
crazy. I know Blackstone.
He's a military guy. I remember we talked a lot, man, before I came before he left me. He left me for the greener lands. I'm
Yo,
just a low board.
Jake, just to bring you back on topic, bro. Just to summarize one small thing. Do you regret what you did, and would you do it again?
I definitely regret what I did, and I wouldn't have done it again. Cause like, in retrospect, there was no point to it. It didn't change anything in the zone, and all it did was just detriment my kingdom. And I feel
Yeah.
really bad for like having that repercussion, cause I really was not anticipating in the moment for it to lead to everything that it all led down to. I thought it would just be repercussions on myself.
Okay. What's your current goals then? Like, what's your plans? Is there a redemption arc for Brother Jake? Is there something that you're gonna come off and pop off with in terms of Rise of Kingdoms? I know earlier you said it's changed your perspective on content. You might want to change a few things. You know, you're gonna change up your style. Talk to me about that, brother.
I'm just gonna, all you can do in things in life is just continue to move forward and try to improve. And that's all I can do. I'm just gonna try to be innovative, and this just gives me an opportunity to just do that sooner than I wanted to, and it just forces me to get out of my comfort zone.
Okay. What type of content should we expect then?
I'm gonna try to bring more in-depth informative content if I can, but also now that I'm trying to take more of a lock detox, because low-key the biggest problem was like actually trying to do the lock grind every single day while also maintaining content. I'm hoping that with the time that I have now, I can actually develop more highly edited content, just like we we're talking about. People be looking for people who bring fruit dealer type content, and I've always wanted to try to bring more higher quality content like that, as I just think it would be more entertaining for everyone. Also, I think it would allow me to just talk about past experiences while emphasizing those experiences, so like I can just remorse old memories. And if I ever decide to quit the game, or like all the other people I have lost in touch with, whenever they want to go back down memory lane, I have content prepared for all of us to just reminisce the old times that we all had together in this game.
Sounds good. Some people are saying you should maybe do some ASMR content, and Shiny says she'll be the first subscriber to your ASMR content. Is that something you're willing to do?
Don't get me started with that.
Yo! JD says should do drama content. The current ROK drama YouTuber Slackseller, easy market to take over. Damn, brother JD.
Hey yo, listen, all King Schmuck's got to do is, if he wants a co-host, I'll come on and I'll co-host the videos with our boy King Schmuck. I'll bring the energy with mayhem.
Yo, don't be taking my spot, bro.
I'm sorry, I gotta bring the heat. What can I say?
These guys kicking me out on podcast number 2, Schmuck.
But the other thing I would like to do is, because I've had a lot of experience in leadership, I didn't talk about this, but when I started in my original kingdom in 1132, I was able to join an initial alliance and work up my way into being leadership. So I literally have 3, 4, 5 years plus of leadership experience. So now that my time isn't so curated to actually doing leadership things for my kingdom, I would like to make guides and videos helping other leaderships be able to improve their gameplay, as I pride myself on being a ward strategist when it comes to fighting in those situations. So I'd like to provide my tips and knowledge for other leadership
that strategy
who I feel aren't doing
Jake
those
the dog.
things.
That strategy paid off, Jake the dog.
What can I say?
Yo, that's actually a good idea. I used to run my I had a series called Run My Kingdom With Me. I did the same thing.
That was a good one.
It actually did well in terms of numbers. A lot of people were very grateful. I was more into showing people how to deal with diplomacy, how to deal with dead weights, how to deal with some toxic players and other things. I didn't really get into the war and the strategy part of things, but that would be very, very interesting, because there's a lot of inexperienced players in here in leadership that would benefit highly from that. Obviously, you could tell the difference between someone who knows how to do map placements and someone who has no idea where to place flags and how to place flags in the most optimal way. So I don't know, man. It's a good niche to maybe get into. Hopefully something that can build your reputation up again. If you could drop some good edits on that, I'd highly recommend it, bro. I'm telling you now, you don't do enough effort in your videos, they will not show. You know, the numbers reflect on how much effort you put in.
Brother,
I
if you
agree.
put that effort in when you did that takeover, you're getting your streamers, man. That's the enthusiasm that people want to see, man. That reaction.
Well, I've always
says it all.
prided myself on that. Like, I have so much content on my channel that doesn't get a lot of views, or like I know isn't very entertaining, but I still go out of my way and try to make it as entertaining, or like do little edits. So for the couple people that do take their time and see my content, they can still tell that I put in 100% all into all the work that I do. So,
man, if I have one advice for you, brother, and it's for everyone in the chat, and this goes for real life opportunities, 1% effort equals 1% result. Let that soak in. 1% effort is 1% result. Day by day, 1%, man, until you build it up. That goes for real life and anything you want to do in this life, man. Follow the path, man. That's it.
Yeah, 100%. Good night, Ratu. Take it easy. And Blackstone, brother. Listen, I understand I'm a bit slacking when it comes to my series. Sometimes I do one episode. One episode's of a series.
Yeah, we gotta get Blackstone.
Listen,
we gotta get Blackstone out here, brother Blackstone. If you're up for it, get on voice, man. Let's get you in here. That's it. We should do a whole episode on Blackstone, actually.
100%.
You know what, Black?
We need a series showcasing the best natives. That's what
we need. We got to show up Blackstone next podcast, man. That's a freaking gem sitting in the chat right now.
100%. Listen, guys, if you want to jump on the voice call, you want to say a few words, speak your mind on the situation. More than happy to have you guys. Jump on my Discord. Go to General Voice 1. We'll have.
Come join us, man.
Yeah,
join us.
We'll have some of the guys jump on. Obviously, guys, keep it toxic free. Keep it, respectful. Please, guys. Otherwise, we're just gonna kick you off. Please, guys, just come on.
You can be a little bit of toxic, a little bit, but let's keep it tamed.
Let's go, guys.
The best we can.
And brother Blackstone, that's 100%, man. We're gonna work on that right after this. I'm definitely in.
100%. Let's see. How we doing, Sister Goldie? Sister Goldie in the chat. Sister Goldie's a troublemaker herself. She's down for the drama. She's always down for the drama.
Spice in here.
She wants to be your co-host.
Maybe one day.
Yo, Jake, that word better not come out of your freaking mouth again. The co-host, all right, bro? There's only one Mayhem here.
Mayhem's like, come on, this man's trying to take my spot.
My job, bro. This is my livelihood out of here, bro.
Well, it's like my one opportunity. You're taking it.
Yo, Poseidon, just join the General Voice 1. I'll move you to mine. It's in my Discord.
Brother Poseidon. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Let's go, brother Poseidon. Let's get you on.
Poseidon's in Schmuck's Discord. General Voice, brother. Let's go.
General Voice 1, and then I'll drag and drop you into the main chat. Mayhem's already been left behind, bro. Exactly, bro. It's episode 2, and then this Jake guy keeps recommending a new co-host.
Yo. No love, bro.
Hey, yo, Goldie said it themselves, okay? I'm just reading what I see, okay?
Nah, but Blackstone, we're gonna definitely drop that podcast next week, bro. We're gonna get into it right after this.
Poseidon, can you not see a voice chat? Just join any voice chat in my Discord, any, and then I'll move you to one. Mine is hidden. Mine is obviously you can't see it yet. But as soon as you join General Voice 1, I'll be able to move you.
Schmuck's personal voice is inside his shiesty. You ain't gonna find
it. Gabby says she loves Mayhem's energy. That's what we love to hear.
Appreciate you, Gabby. All love, baby. All love.
Just send the details. I'll move me around for you guys.
100%, brother Blackstone. 100%. Appreciate you even want to do that with us, man. That's
Let's cook.
Let's go. Let's cook it.
100%. But yeah, Goldie's another upcoming Rise of Kingdoms drama content creator. Yeah, she wanted to try do the Arabic version of my my videos.
What?
Yeah, that's it. Arabic version of my videos. So
we got a female Schmuck in here.
Low key, that's such a big niche in Iraq because of all the different languages. If you can just speak other languages and then like reimburse your content and like just remake it in different languages, that's how you blow up.
Jake,
100%.
you've been speaking a whole nother language this whole segment, my man. We're learning whole new words. Inshallah.
Yo,
Of this
we've
Poseidon.
got Poseidon. We've got Poseidon. Let's get Poseidon on. Let's see what he has
Let's
to
go.
say. Go ahead, Poseidon. I'm gonna move you to the main chat. Can you hear us, brother Poseidon?
Brother Poseidon, welcome to the podcast, baby.
Welcome, brother Poseidon.
Greetings.
What do we have here? A Diddy.
Oh, you know what we got, brother.
Hey, yo.
Absolutely. What's good, bro?
What's
I'm only
good?
here for Mayhem. Only here
What up,
for
baby? What up?
SC
Appreciate you.
2.0.
How's it good, brother Poseidon? Do you have anything to say to brother Jake? You know, any advice? Anything you want to advise him? Anything that you wanted to say when the incident happened? What do you have to say after hearing his side of the story, brother Poseidon?
The floor is yours, bro.
I guess real quick, just for the content is kind of a crazy statement. For me, the way we win KVK matters a lot more than just having the KVK win. I personally don't agree with what you did, but I've heard your reasoning, and then sounds like you regret it. So, to each their own, I guess. But for me, that's not all right, I guess.
Yeah, W take, brother Poseidon. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for being respectful as well, you know?
Brother
Jake?
Poseidon, I was expecting some roasting, some grease on the dog.
No. When Poseidon wants to be responsible, I'm sure, it's not all the time, but when he's responsible, he's responsible.
Today's a lucky day for the dog from Poseidon, man. Good job.
Yeah.
Yo, brother Lawson, I'm sure you've got a few things to say, brother Lawson. So if you want to join
Oh,
us,
Brother Lawson.
brother
good
Lawson
man,
is a good man. He's a good man, honestly. Brother Lawson
I like
is one.
Brother Lawson.
I highly respect this brother. If you want to say,
First time I heard him, I gave him a lot of respect. Remember, Schmuck? I jumped on live. I said, I like him. He carried himself like a gentleman. Let's get him on.
100%. If you got something to say to brother Jake, brother Lawson, we're more than happy to share your thoughts on the Discord. So join the Discord General One if you're available. Obviously, if you're not free, then it's all good, my brother. It's all good. Stream's wrapping up very, very soon. It's been a nice live. We're gonna try and kick this off and keep it coming weekly. Can Lemon join too? Or you ain't risking it? No, Lemon, you can barely understand Lemon, Gabby. That's the problem. If Lemon joins, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to understand Lemon. So
We're gonna need hooked on Ebonics.
There's only one way to find out, okay? Let's take a bite in.
Lemon, you wanna join? Come say your piece.
Yeah.
JD's,
Yeah,
more
send
than
a
happy
better
to have
model,
you
man.
guys. Gabby, why don't you jump on? Gabby, let's hear your voice. Let me just add a few more people into my group chat. Listen, guys, if you want to be added, this is the group chat to be in. Yeah, this is the group chat to be in. Schmuck gang.
Follow Schmuck on Discord. Show love. We are running it up for him. Follow the Discord channel.
100%.
But I appreciate you, Poseidon.
Wait.
Yeah, of course. Did I hear you're setting up a camera, by the way, Mayhem?
Yeah.
That actually gonna happen?
You want to
need to give us
see
the
Brother
bed setup.
Mayhem? Ooh,
I
shit.
want to see the 6'5" beast that is Mayhem. Come on now.
I'm
Let's
6'4".
see the
6'4".
upgraded chat.
Oh. Hey, yo, at least go 6'4.5", okay?
100%, brother. It's happening soon. We're gonna throw the Barbie. We're gonna do a bunch of lives. As Schmuck left, whatever Schmuck wants to do, we're with it, brother. Whatever the vibe is.
Whatever he wants to do.
Well, hey, yo, I don't know about everything.
Poseidon is cheeky.
I just need to see Mayhem 1v1 Chatsky.
Dunsky, bro. Dunsky.
IRL.
Dunsky.
That's what I'm saying. IRL would be crazy.
We're gonna add brother Lawson. Listen, Poseidon, thank you so much for joining us, brother. I appreciate
Poseidon,
you,
all
man.
love, bro.
Take it easy, bro. Take it easy.
Yeah,
Let's get brother Lawson involved.
Go back to being toxic.
Brother Lawson, welcome back.
Brother
Welcome back.
Lawson.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
I
man.
Yeah,
hear
what's
that
good?
that pretty tone of yours. Yes.
Okay. Well, I was actually still wrapping up some work, but just gonna quickly hop on to say that hey Jake, like I know you're an OG, and I know that you were in 2650 with like Chizgul and Raz and those guys, and a lot of people probably don't know about this. You know, like you've been making content for a long time, so a
5
lot of
years now.
yeah, a lot of people have respect for you, and just remember that, you know, like everybody makes mistakes, and you know, you just learn from it and move on. But as long as you know and you regret, right? So, because personally,
And that's all I'm trying to do. Like, cause I feel like if I don't want to just sit here and flow like a pity party and like have everyone get sorrow and sympathy. Like, I feel like all I can do is just admit what happens and just try to learn from my mistakes and improve on. Like, I know what I did was wrong, and all I can do is do better than that. And I appreciate that.
Takes a man
Yeah,
right there, man. That's man talk right there, brother. I like it.
yeah, for sure, man. And I mean, people forget what happens, like, you know, anyways, after a while. And like you said, you're only, what, 23, right? So,
Yeah, I'm only
you know,
23.
yeah.
Like, we all make mistakes. At least I'm not making life-altering mistakes. So,
Jake, that means what? When you started Rise of Kingdoms, you were like what, 16?
literally, I was 16 years old. Like, that's why, like, even though this is such a negative thing, I've been trying to take this whole negative and just try to make it as positive as I can be, which is why I've just tried to take this lock detox, because like it has low key like added a burden to my adolescence. So it's like now I literally have to like pivot this change, because as much as I love Rise of Kingdoms, it has like added very poor habits into my life that I now have to change from. So,
Brother, it's just a game. Don't forget that. It's just a game.
and
You do you.
And as crappy as the situation was, I am grateful that that is what I've been able to get out of all of this. As because I'm a content creator, I think of this game as more than a game all the time. I always feel like I need to be making content. I always need to be involved in the community to know what's happening. I always need to know what's the meta and how to be more innovative and how to bring good information to my viewers. So now is the first time I've actually taken a true breath of fresh air since I've started making content in like the 5 years I've been making Rise of Kingdoms content. And that for my mental health, I think has been the most important thing, as at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, is your own health.
100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah. Sounds good, brother Jake, and thank you very much, brother Lawson. I know you've got a very busy schedule, and you managed to come on and always show some love every time I turn on the stream. So I appreciate you, brother Lawson. Thank you for the kind words to brother Jake and the kind advice that you given to him. I didn't know that he started with SW. I didn't know that he played with Chisgo and all those guys. I didn't know a lot of those things. So it's great, you know. It's great. You dropped some facts.
Yep. You learn something new every day, bro. You learn something new every moment, every day.
This mic was funded to me by Redline and Nugget. So like I've been getting supported by people like for as long as I could remember, and that's honestly been the only reason I've continued to be in the Rise of Kingdoms community, is because of all the support that I get, and I'm very appreciative of all of it.
No, keep it up, Jake. Keep it up in terms of the content. Obviously, you're gonna try something new now. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can see some amazing new edits. Jake, if you don't have a job, if you're not like working, or if you have like a part-time job, then I highly recommend learning the skill of video editing, bro. It really doesn't take much, and every single time, like every time before I edit, I always think, all right, what can I add to my videos that's gonna make my videos stand out a little bit? Something I've always wanted to do, and it's something that I slowly became a bit more passionate about. It keeps me engaged with making videos, and it's like, oh, if I can pull this off, then it makes me happy. It doesn't really matter whether the video gets views or not. It's like, oh, if I can make this particular change in my video, if I can make this particular edit, then I'm satisfied. So
I know that exact feeling, and it's the best feeling in the world when you are trying to do something for hours on end and then you actually succeed with it. It's like you have a completely different perspective on life, I feel like.
100%. Listen, guys, if you wanna hop on and you know, give your say to Jake, you know, maybe advise him, or you know, say what you have to say.
If you got anything to say,
regardless,
anything you got to say, yeah.
anything you have to say, you can hop on. and you can you can spread some love or you can spread some hate. It's up to you. You can join in and take it easy, brother Lawson. Thank you so much, man. Take it easy, bro. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your wisdom.
Thanks for the kind words, Lawson.
You can hop on stream, say
Yeah,
your
he's a good dude.
piece. If not, we'll conclude there. Thank you very much, Jake, again for coming on. It takes a lot of balls, man, to come on and confront
A
everything.
lot of cojones, man. Cojones, baby.
I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity. I know we've been trying to do it for a minute now, and things just haven't been good for me. So I'm glad that we were able to actually find time to be able to do this.
Man, hopefully this turns you around, brother Jake. Don't sweat it, man. Like I said, it's just a game, bro. Things happen. Kingdoms fall, soldiers fall, man. It's about who you are at the end of the day and how you want to play it, brother. It's nothing new. It's going to happen daily. Again, your truth was just spoken into the light. Others stay in the dark. That's all it is, my man.
It's all about how we move on and make the most of it,
That's it, bro. Don't let one bad move, dictate your future and how you're going to play the game, man. You can make 100 good moves and you'll still be criticized for one.
For real.
100%. All right, boys. I don't think anyone's willing to jump on stream, so we're just gonna conclude it. We're gonna conclude the stream. I appreciate you guys, everybody in the chat. I know the chat was very, very busy.
Shout out to the Schmuck gang.
Yes,
sir.
Extremely busy earlier on the chat. Sorry for not obviously getting back to you guys. As you guys know, this podcast type of style of stream, I can't really interact with the chat as much as I would like to.
But we see everything. We see everything, though.
We see it.
We see everything.
We appreciate it, and hopefully next week we can get on another special guest, like
Blackstone. Let's go.
Exactly. Gotta give respect. He did come on online to chat. 100%. He did come on live, and he obviously wanted to clear the air.
Much love, Jake the dog, baby. Much love, man.
Let's see.
Thanks, Broski.
Cat. Okay, no worries. All right then, guys. Let's end it off. Will Daddy Shrek showing some love. Thank you, Will Daddy Shrek. Take it easy,
Daddy,
guys.
my guy.
It's been a lovely stream.
Jake the dog.
Hey, yo,
Let's go.
Mayhem's in the chat, guys. Let's go.
W's, baby. Let's get it. Later, guys.
All right. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy.
Deuces.